Hello guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel to watch another one of my videos. Today we are going to do the Jack and Sally look. It is going to be a step-by-step tutorial as well. So if you guys want to be able to see, like I said, how I came up with this look, just continue watching guys. So we're going to start off with our brow. I'm going to be using a red Lippie to do the eyebrows, and I'm going in with the e.l.f. number 203 brush. So I'm just gonna dip onto this, and then we're gonna fill in the eyebrow. Then the next thing we're going to do is I've already got the paint mixed over here. Just going to place it on my face. Now I'm just going to go through and kind of make my little rough draft. It's going to, for the most part, just show me where my line's going to be at. I'm going to go in with a beauty blender. It's already been dampened. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my Take Me Back to Brazil, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm just going to be using a BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just placing it on top of the eyelid. And this step you don't have to do if you don't want to. You could just leave it with the blue on your eyelid, but I just think that this just makes your eyes like have just a little bit more of a pop. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. We're going to make a wing on the eye. And you're going to make it somewhat long because it's going to connect to these stitches. that you're going to create in just a minute too. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our stitch on our forehead. That's going to be the first stitch. So we're going to start about here. We're going to bring it down. And then around to connect with your with your wing. And this is going to be your first stitch. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to do start making our stitches. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going in with the NYX white eyeliner. We're just going to kind of give it that 3D effect. So the next thing we got to do before we can continue with these stitches, we're going to have to go through and put our red lipstick on. So it's only going to be half of your lips, and then we're going to do the stitches coming up. Alright, so now that we got our red lippy on, remember it's just on half. We're going to go back in with the black liner. We're going to start from, excuse y'all are going to see this for just a minute. You're going to do something like this. And now we're going to do one more set of stitches right here. And then now we're gonna go through and do the same thing like we did up here with the lines and the X's. And then we're gonna go back with our white again. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going in with the black Wet n Wild liquid catsuit. I'm going to make my eyebrows black. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the red, same brush. Now that the brow is done, now we're gonna go, bless you, in with the white. So basically you're gonna cover your whole face on this side with white. Alright, now that we got our white paint on, we're going to turn around and do the same thing we did before, and we're going to set our face with the translucent powder. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the eyebrow. It just comes up to a point, kind of. Kind of like that. And for that, I used my liquid Lippie as well. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to carve out the eye. Right here, you have a little triangle kind of thing. So it's going to look like this. I'm just going to fill it in with my liquid lipstick. I'm going to fill the whole eye in and leave this part out. Notice how there's no black there. This is going to have this little part right underneath your eyebrow is going to be white. Right now we're going to go back in with the white, and I'm just using just a little brush. We're going to go right underneath the brow. Be very careful because you don't want to mess up the black that you just put down. Now we're going to go in and do a little bit of shading. I'm going to go into my Life's a Drag palette by Manny. And I'm going to go into the black. And I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics brush. And for the blending brush that we're going to be using, I'm just going to use a Wet n Wild blending brush. So we're going to go right above your brow. and just draw a line. Then you're going to lightly blend it out. Well, I'm not going to use this brush because it sucks. So, I mean, it doesn't suck, but just it's not firm enough for what I need it for. So, I'm just going to take this one. It's not named. It's not a name brand. Just kind of blend it out. Got that blended out. Good enough. We're going to go underneath the eye and draw another line. Like so. And then blend that one out as well. Right now we're going to go in back with the Wet n Wild black liner. We're going to draw our mouth. Now we're going to go back in with the BH Cosmetics brush again. And we're just going to blend these out. Kind of buff them out a little bit. And we're going to do that to all of them. Go back, do the same thing over here. And then we're going to do the teeth. Went ahead and did off camera was I used some of the white liner again, and I placed it on these three, or these six, I'm sorry, but these three. And then I went with the brush that already had black eyeshadow on it, and I kind of just touched it in to take some of the white away, but kind of leave the 3D, I guess, effect there. Alright guys, so this is going to be the final look for today. I went ahead and did the Jack and Sally for you guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy the tutorial. Let me know what else you guys want me to do before Halloween is over, so I can get the videos up for you guys. Also, please let me know how you like this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.